Assalamu alaikum, Lucy.
Walaikum salam.
Welcome to my home. We're at my home today. So how are you?
Yeah, I'm feeling good. Alhamdulillah, like I'm really good. Yeah,
Yeah, me
and
too.
I'm quite excited about what we're going to talk about today because we've got some really interesting topics to talk about.
Yes, we have.
And the first one we was thinking to talk about is about success and what success really means to me and to Jamila as well, because success can mean different things to different people. And we started the conversation up about it, and we thought, okay, let's share this with you ladies. So do you want to explain to the ladies what success means to you?
Yes. So one morning I woke up, right, and I think I texted you, didn't I?
Yeah.
No, I know. I sent Lucy a voice message, and I was saying, Lucy, what does success look like to me? And the reason why I asked her that was because I was looking in my bank account, and I was thinking, there should be more money in my bank account. Why don't I have, I'm doing so much work, I'm doing all these things, right? Surely there should be more money in my bank account. And then I thought to myself, well, really, let's have a look at what I've been spending my money on. So I looked back and I started to make a note of everything that I had been doing. And we started up Empower Her Life. I got my business. And all of these things that I have been doing, right? I've been helping women to transform, right? And when I've been doing these things, I've been thinking about how I can help them, how I can help a sister to better themselves, yeah? So I just started thinking, well, actually, when I have been doing these things, these are my deeds that I'm actually sending forward, because I'll be more mindful of including Allah into it. So then I started thinking, actually, when you actually are more mindful and you include Allah, right, then that's like deeds, isn't it?
Yeah.
Those are deeds, and those are intentions that I've put forward, and I'm hoping that Allah will accept from me. And then I started thinking about two different people. So, for example, you might have somebody who's very successful and they've got lots of money in their bank account, right? But then maybe they're not mindful of Allah in the hereafter, and they're accumulating all these things for the dunya, for this life, which is good. There's nothing wrong with that. But then maybe they might not be including Allah, or maybe they could be spending the money on things that's not halal, you know? So I started thinking, okay, and then if there's me and I've not got that much money in my bank account, but I've been spending it in the right way, then really and truly that's our deeds that we're sending forward, isn't it? Yeah? So to me, success is how we measure success. To me, I measure success. And when I've written it down, I wrote down everything that I've done, and I thought, well, I've done quite a lot. I've done quite a bit. So I just pray to Allah that Allah accepts that, right? And then I just thought to myself, well, maybe I wonder how other people measure success as well. So that's how that came up, and it put because when I saw my bank account, I felt this anxiety. I thought, oh my God, I don't. And then I also started thinking, why don't I have this? And I've been doing all this work. What I'm questioning, right? But then it made me realize I'm not trusting Allah. I'm not putting my trust in Allah. But I have two hadiths that I love, and I have them on my fridge door. And we are forgetful creatures. We forget these things, yeah. But when I look at that, I remember, right? And I've got them here. The first one, right, this is what I put on my fridge door. Whoever is concerned about the hereafter, Allah will place richness in his heart, bring his affairs together, and the world will inevitably come to him, right? And then it says, whoever is concerned about the world, Allah will place poverty between his eyes. So that's the dunya, yeah? Disorder his affairs, and he will get nothing of the world but what is this decreed for him. And this is from the sources Sunan al-Tirmidhi. What do you get from that, Lucy?
So from that, I get like we've been programmed from everyone around us that success equals money. So if you've got a lot of money, then it's success. And then we don't take into account actually of all the good deeds you've actually done, and how you actually feel about it. Like I'm the same. Like we're not millionaires. We don't have much money, but I feel really rich. I feel really, really rich, but I feel really blessed. Like the more grateful you are to Allah, the more you feel you are successful. And we know success comes from salah.
Yeah.
When you listen to the adhan, when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, he says, you know, al-falah, al-salah, you know, come to your salah, come to success. Al-falah, come to success, isn't it? And that's when you come to your salah. So when you do your salah right, it's just by doing your salah, you're successful.
Exactly.
That's what a success is. And it's not about money, it's not about like how much wealth we have, physical containment wealth. It's what are we doing in this earth, right? Are we using the gift that Allah has gave us? Because He's given us all a gift. Are we using that gift? Are we doing what we're supposed to be doing on this earth?
Exactly.
So for me, success is, am I living up to what Allah has designed me to do? And it's not always about the money, because money comes and goes. Money is just an energy exchange.
It's a tool.
It's a tool. It flows, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's a tool.
It flows, and it's people hoard onto it too much. Like they put everything into money, but we have to really question. Okay, what is success? Yeah, people just want us to have money, and that's up to that individual. They just want to do that. But yeah, for me, it's looking at you look at the bank balance, right, of the physical wealth to get you through, because you need physical wealth as well to maintain ourselves, and there's nothing wrong in that. We can have some parts of the dunya, but also looking at the bank balance of the hereafter as well. What is our bank balance saying for our good deeds?
Yeah.
Are they where they are supposed to be? And if they're not, what do we do? How do we move forward then to get to the place where we need to be, where we feel like we want to go to reach the highest place in Jannah? Because we only get through into Jannah anyway through Allah's mercy, but that doesn't mean we don't try it, and it doesn't mean we just stop where we are. We're a seed, we're supposed to grow, but we choose our garden. We choose our garden and where we want our seed to be planted, and who else we want to be planted around us. And the people we meet, are they going to be weeds? Are they going to drag us down and drag us down into a weed as well? Or are we going to be planting next to other beautiful seeds, beautiful flowers, where we're going to completely grow into a nice forest, you know, a full blossom of a garden? So we always have a choice. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given us free will. And it's okay, so what do we do with this wealth? What do we do with all this mercy? Everything's here, there's enough for everyone.
Exactly.
The world has so much, right? And it's like we can have anything we want. We just got to make a decision and really believe in it, right? That Allah is most merciful. He'll give us anything we want.
And it comes down to trusting, putting your trust in Allah as well, right? Because, you know, rizq is already written for you, right? No matter what you're trying to do, right? Allah already knows what's written for you, and that also helped to bring calmness to my heart as well. It's like I said to myself, well, what if, Jamila, this was it? Everything, you know, you've lived here now for so many years, right, on this planet, and you know, and Allah's already given you your rizq. It's already written for you. How would I feel if that is it? You're not going to get any more. And I thought about it, and I thought, Alhamdulillah, if Allah didn't send me anything now again, I'd be very, very happy. I feel, because I feel blessed, right? I feel blessed because I have a beautiful home, mashallah, you know, a husband that cares for me, you know, my children, you know, and community of sisters, and I feel blessed. And I guess there's some people out there, like there's maybe, they may not feel so blessed, but we can look at some other people who are in a worse position than you. You know, when I watch some of the people that, in Gaza, you know, that are going through a lot of pressure and all of this and injustice and everything, but then you see how grateful they are, and you see their iman, and that, you know, because this is their test and everything, it really puts things in perspective, and I feel blessed. So it's remembering to trust in Allah, what He's given you, and also to be grateful, really grateful, and that's really helped me. when I'm thinking about success. And it's, so to me, it's not, like I said, it's not the money, right, in the account. It is just a tool to get me the things that I, that I want. For example, our charity, Sisters for Islam, that we've run, right? It never has any money in the account. It's been going for years, right? It's got money in the account. It's just got enough, because it's 100% non-profit, yeah. But it's it's had thousands and thousands and thousands of money going through the account when we look at it, right? And that's because of the people. They send the money to us, right? And then we use it like to build wells, right? To give to those who don't have, and it's the intention behind it. Allah sent us the people to give us the money, but we've done so much good and so much impact, right? And that reminded me, it's like, well, okay, so when I look at my bank account and I think, okay, I've done all this, why don't I have, all this money in my account that I would like to have? But then when I look at the intention behind it, right, and if Allah, because remember, Allah has to accept as well, then that to me is more weight. The balance on there, and it brought such peace to my heart. So it's looking at, how do you measure success? People measure it in lots of different ways.
Yeah, and I think a component to that is capacity. Like, what is your capacity as well, and how much you can actually take on to get where you want to go. Like, all the things that are way really high in the scale of good deeds are all free things. Everything's free. Just by praising Allah, right? That's high in the scales. Do we have the capacity? Do we make the time? Do we do these things, or do we put the dunya first? So it's about priorities as well, and your intentions.
And it's so easy.
Yeah, it's just really easy. Simple. And it's free. So none of us have got any excuses, because everything which is higher than scales, right, for good deeds is all free. Smiling at someone, picking up rubbish off the floor, these are all charity deeds. This is all free things. And it really represents our character as well. Who we really are. And going back to, like the charity, like even in my work being like holistic therapist, because it's such a habit, and I help so many ladies in what I do. Like, I forget about, like, sometimes about all those deeds of actually racked up kind of thing. The impact we make, like, on other people's lives. Because I get so embedded with it sometimes.
We forget.
We forget, isn't it? And sometimes you feel like, am I doing the right thing, or like, do I keep going? Like, when you think about it, your next step, then I'm thinking, no, actually, because I've helped to make a difference in the world. So it keeps you going as well. Like, you're actually on the right track here. Don't lose focus.
And you know what I think it is as well? It's because it's unseen. We don't see the impact that we're making. You're doing all these different things, right, for the sake of Allah, and maybe you don't actually see it, like you said. So you just take it for granted, right? The impact that you're having on a sister, but you don't know. But just by doing something really, really helpful to that sister, it can have an impact on her family, her husband, and that. So the fact that we don't see it. But if you are mindful, like I thought, let me just write down all these different things, and I started writing. I'm thinking, that's okay. I've done okay. So it's how do you measure these things, isn't it? And I think that that's a good thing for you to do, is just by being mindful, actually thinking about it, slowing down and thinking about, how can I bring Allah into this? How can I be hereafter focused? And it's just it's so simple. Something that you want to do, like, okay, for this retreat that we're doing then, we're always checking our intentions, and it could be just that, let's just do this retreat to make money, and then we could do the retreat just to make money and this and whatever, but we're more mindful. How can we make this retreat to help to also
trying to help to benefit, isn't it? How can you benefit
other women,
Yeah.
and what impact can we have to transform them, so that, to me, I want the deeds. I'm looking after the deeds, but if I'm sincere, right, you know, and we make that intention for Allah's sake, Allah will send the money, the resources, the people. That's what we found, isn't it?
Yeah.
He'll send the people and everything, and hopefully, so yes, we make the money, but we also help to transform people's lives, right? You know, and for the sake of Allah as well, you know, to make them better people in this world, in our communities.
And we find it's an invitation. So, like, when we just leave it to Allah, we set our intentions, we just leave it to Allah. Like in my own work as well, I don't really advertise much of my work, but I always find that Allah always brings people to me, because I just allow it to flow, and it's like an invitation. Allah invites you to come, because you make a dua, and like Allah hears all anyway, and it's like He just guides. Like, even for us, we need to go somewhere, He just guides us to go somewhere. So He always answers your dua in different ways. So we're just open it up. Okay, this is a retreat we're doing. If you feel called to do it, then come along. It's an invitation from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala anyway, because this is all about reconnecting to Him. This isn't about like coming and bringing the dunya with you. This is taking the time out to get that oneness, get that relationship, that tawheed with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, you know, just really connecting with Him, like being mindful, taking them 3 days out to connect, to be mindful and be grateful for who we really are, and to celebrate ourselves, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's not about anything else. And again, from these retreats, like, we don't really make much financial comeback, because it costs so much anyway with all the outgoings. But we just really enjoy what we do. We love doing these retreats.
Yeah.
So that's why we just invite you. And the other thing which I wanted to end on is about our intention. So we get what we're intended for. So we get the reward for what our intentions are, isn't it?
Yeah.
So Allah looks at our intentions and our heart. So this is all about purifying the heart and coming with the right intentions. And we always seem to create spaces anyway with ladies who have these intentions. And it's a lovely atmosphere. It's really calm. It's really relaxed. And we all seem to be on the same kind of energy frequency.
Yeah, that's the thing, because
no one's really like fully like one way over here and one way over here.
Yeah.
We all adapt, and we're all aligned, don't we?
Yeah.
And it's a nice atmosphere.
Nice atmosphere, and I find it's always full of barakah. You know, should I tell you what? Because we do it when we do these retreats. We said, okay, let's do these retreats and bring these women together. Let's see who's going to get invited this year into this retreat. And it's also the networking, you know. So maybe the retreat, like you said, may not make as much money as we like, but there's lots more that's so much more beneficial. Do you understand? It's like the relationships that we have with these women after, you know, and the fact that we brought them all together. It's beautiful. We still have relationships with these women now, you know, and the transformations that they've made as well, right? And then some of them may go into some of our programs that we have afterwards, right? So, you know, but it is, the most important thing is when we do these retreats and we make our intentions, and we're always renewing our intentions, we leave the outcome to Allah. Nothing, and also we know that it's only going to be about His permission anyway, that it's going to happen. And that, but we love doing them. We love doing them. So we're inviting you to come to our retreat. This is going to be on the 31st of August to the 3rd of September, which is for 3 nights, and we're going back to a venue that we went before. The ladies absolutely loved it there. It's in Wales. Beautiful acres and acres of countryside. And we're going to be doing delivering 2 workshops to you as well. And if anybody knows or been to our retreats, you know, it's not just we just do a workshop and that's it. No, it's the experience that we create behind it. And this year it's being Queens of Jannah, and we want you to actually be mindful of that and enjoy the nature around you, so you can connect with Allah, and the beautiful accommodation. You know, every single room is luxurious, and it's en suite as well. and there's going to be food. I'm cooking again. Some Jamaican food.
So there's no cooking for you ladies.
Yeah,
You always have to be like cooking and cleaning and doing all them house duties. There's none of that. You can just come, relax. And do you know what? I really enjoyed the lake. You know, around the whole acres is like a beautiful lake, and you can just walk around the stream. It's like a stream, isn't it? It's like a stream lake.
Yeah, it's lovely.
It's just water all around.
Yeah.
And it's just like no one's around, massive field.
Yeah.
And we got the hot tub as well.
Oh yeah. So we've got hot tub. The hot tub is outside. We'll be putting up some pictures so you can see the beautiful accommodation. We have a hot tub outside. There's also a heated swimming pool outside, right in the middle of the field. You know, so you can just be as free as you want. You don't have to worry, and you'll definitely feel safe with us. But it's the experience that we're going to give you, right? You know, to make you feel like that queen that you are as well. You know, right? So, so
looking forward to it.
Yes, and we're looking forward to. It'd be lovely to hear what success looks like to you. So if you want to leave a comment, we'd love to hear that. Let's see what success looks like to you. Okay then. Right then. Assalamu alaikum.